I just do it before we actually start the meeting.
Right.
I just do it before we actually start the meeting.
Right. Did they make you wear a tie at MCC?
Don't make us. I like to dress up.
It's right at your choice. That's good.
It is tie by choice. That's my.
All set.
Okay. Awesome.
MCC.
So we'll get going. Welcome everyone to the November 17th, 2022.
Sorry, can everyone mute themselves?
So we yeah, the YouTube feed is playing.
How do I, what do I do about that? Thank you. I did not see that one coming.
So you're getting feedback, and they're delayed by.
Oh,
To
thank
get
you.
through, yeah.
Okay,
That sounds good. I don't hear anything. That's great.
yeah,
All right.
all
So
right.
we'll start over. So welcome everyone to the November 17th, 2022 Monroe County Planning Board meeting. And we are recording this. It is also being streamed. There is a sign-in sheet and also meeting packets. If you would like, feel free to get up and obtain one while I go through the, let's see, attendance. We do have 5 quorum votes today, 4 action items in the minutes. So I'll call out Bill Santos, that's me, Mike Wiedemeyer, Sam Trapani, Andrew Hollister, Orlando Rivera, Dave Watson, Rob Barley.
Here.
Thanks, Rob. Andre Evans, Legislator Hebert, Legislator Barnhart, Jeff McCann, Adrian Green, Amy Grower, Laura Smith, Bob Franklin, Josette Mangieri, Richard Tantalo,
Here.
Christina Doherty, Mike Garland, and Sean Murphy. Great, thank you everyone for coming. Rochelle, do you want to announce staff?
Yes,
Sean did say he would be coming, so maybe he's a little bit late.
okay. We'll count him when he gets there. Kim, Rochelle, and Lyrica, and Clint from MCC, Clint Rhodes, and Mike Wall from the airport. And then on Zoom, we have park staff, Pat Meredith and Tom Morrissey is in the background, and Robert Kiley.
Welcome everyone.
Oh,
Right.
and Rebecca. Sorry. How could I miss Rebecca? Rebecca Kaiko from planning.
Oh, nice. Great, thank you for coming. Our first item on the agenda is the approval of the October 27th, 2022 meeting minutes. I need a motion for those, please.
So move. Second.
Which one? Rachel, they were included in your email packet. Is there any discussion on that?
You just amending to indicate.
Right.
Zoom.
Right, so we will amend those on page 2 of the PDF. Members present, Rob Barley, citizen member, will add the phrase in parentheses via Zoom. If that's
Yes, that would be correct. Who made the first motion?
George.
And it was Rachel.
Rachel.
Okay, thank you.
Any other amendments? Hearing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Any abstentions? Great, minutes are approved. Announcements and communications.
We got, the planning board got a letter from the New York State Parks, Recreation and Historic Preservation Office that the Crossman Terrace Historic District, 21 to 188 Crossman Terrace, has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places. It had been placed on the state register, now it's national. And I know that these messages to the planning board are a legacy. We started getting them before, so I don't know how this happened, or if you're interested, shall I keep sharing these with you, or are there other bits of information that come through the planning office you would like shared? I'm trying to, like, there's a lot, often things about brownfield cleanup, environmental cleanup. Is that something the board is interested in hearing?
It's okay to email me.
Okay.
I'm okay seeing an email on it.
All
Can
right,
only delete it.
yeah,
I would recommend not printing it.
okay.
Yeah.
How about, okay, so anything like this that comes in, we'll scan if it comes in hard copy, or just forward the emails, FYI.
Great,
Okay,
appreciate it.
yeah, sure. Thanks for sorting that out with me.
Any other board members with announcements? Thank you. Moving on to action items. Let's see, action item 3A is to amend the 2022 through 2027 capital improvement programs to advance the rehabilitate taxiway C1 between runway 422 and runway 1028 thresholds project at the Frederick Douglass Greater Rochester International Airport from the year 2024 to the year 2022. And provide for a $1 million increase in the cost of the project, making the total project cost $2.5 million. And I need a motion for that, please. Rich, Ms. Andrew. So the delay there was because we have some repetition, and I wanted to make sure that the letter was the same. Yes. Good. All right, and Mr. Wall.
Yes,
Welcome. Thank you.
Well, thank you. It's good to see you again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. And I'd like to discuss our project that we have at the airport coming up. It's taxiway C. This is two things. We're going to rehab about 150,000 square feet of pavement out there. We frequently do pavements, samples and conditions. This stretches taxiway C just east of the 100 cargo ramp, in between the 10 and 22 thresholds of the runways. This is probably about 20-year-old pavement, so the condition is very poor out there. This is one that we do want to. We have done some preliminary flooring on it. This project is only going to be mill and fill with some additional grading work to address some of the drainage concerns we have out there. And basically, we need to move this up because of the pavement condition being as poor as it is. We want to take care of that and address it before the pavement degrades to the point where we start getting flying object debris, which bond as we come up the airport. So that's basically it. I know it's before this board last year to talk about taxiway A. This is a very similar project, very similar scope, and a very similar price.
And the $1 million is just to reflect the
Yes,
rate.
yes, to reflect the construction costs and today's accounts.
Any questions from board members? Hearing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Rob. Are there any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion passes. Thank you. So the next one is to amend the 2020 capital budget to provide an increase in funding for the rehabilitate taxiway C1 between runway 422 and runway 1028 thresholds project at the Frederick Douglass Greater Rochester International Airport in the amount of $1 million from 1.5 million to 2.5 million for a total project authorization of 2.5 million. I need a motion for that, please.
So move.
Thank you, Dave. Second, please.
Second.
Thank you, Rachel. So under discussion, I just wanted to say that basically it's the same project you voted on, and it's revising the 2020 capital budget. Any other, Mike, you have nothing else to add? I'll take it, right? Any discussion on this? Hearing none, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Are there any abstentions? Great, motion passes. Thank you.
All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you, solid.
Yes, you as well. Thanks for coming in. Item 3C on the agenda is to amend the 2023 through 2028 capital improvement program and the 2023 capital budget to add a project entitled Monroe Community College Finger Lakes Workforce Development Center Lobby Project in the amount of $500,000. And I need a motion for that. So, thank you, George, is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Richard. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me. It's tying off.
Yeah. Nice.
We appreciate it.
So this is pretty straightforward. So the new forward center that was built and just opened up earlier this year received a donation, or our MCC Foundation received a donation from the Bank of America to add a lobby to the forward center. The donation was for $250,000, and we do intend to get a state match for that $250K to increase it to $500K. So this lobby will provide a more formal entrance to the 5th floor of the space. Currently, the 4th floor does have a lobby. The 5th floor does not. It's a large open area right now. The project was originally designed with an intent for a lobby there, and just because of budget constraints, that was excluded at the time of construction. The intent of this new lobby is to help guide students and our community partners to apprenticeship programs and other things on the 5th floor. There's a instructional theater staircase there that we're hoping to get more use of by having people enter through that space. And we also want to have the additional meeting spaces and lounge areas out in this lobby. And the state match will allow us to create 2 flexible conference rooms that can also use as classrooms in this space. And then just to give you a feel for what it looks like, here's a concept rendering that was done during the initial design. What we come up with the new plan will actually probably a little more grand than this, but this gives you a feel for what that space will look like in general. And then it's pretty easy one today. Once we get the resolution, we were hoping to start design by the end of this year. That may push into early 23. And as long as funding is in place, we'll likely start construction late 2023. So, it's a pretty small one, but we're excited about it. Bank of America is excited about it. So we want to get it going.
Is it just like above, the main entrance to the MCC down on campus? Is it on the 5th floor, directly above that?
Yes, as soon as you get out the elevator, it's the first thing you see.
Gotcha, thanks.
Does that have to go through the same approvals through the state?
So it does, but because we may be able to move around some of the design and construction timeframes a little bit, but it does need to go through the state approval. We do have some appropriations of the state, so we'll be able to pull it forward a little sooner. And if we don't, it can wait. We're eager because it'll draw more attention to the forward center and help with the reception area. But if we don't get it right away, we'll make it.
Yeah, I was just thinking the construction in 23, it hasn't been approved yet. So.
Yeah, if we can, keep our state appropriations
Right.
clear, then we can do it. If we can't, so there's some conditions in there.
Yeah, sure. Any other questions? Comments? We'll keep up the good work out there. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Any abstentions? Great, motion is approved. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you
Dan.
for your support. The last action item is,
Andre joined us.
oh, hi, Andrew. Welcome.
We're live.
Thank you.
So we're on item 3D, the last action item for, when did Andre join? Did he?
Just towards the end of Clint's presentation.
Oh, okay, so
So he-
Andre voted,
Yes.
okay. Great, okay.
Were you here for the vote, Andre? Yes, there's his, I saw his thumbs up.
Okay, thumbs up, nice. All right, so item 3D is amending the 2022 through 2027 CIP and the 2022 capital budget to add a project entitled Webster Park Improvements. And I need a motion for that as well, please. Thank you, George. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Bob.
Oh, my goodness. where is this?
And a.
Mouse
Is there a
is-
presentation for us?
There is, oh, there it is.
You're setting it up.
Well, Parks, what? Do you want to start with the presentation or this?
Yeah. Yeah, presentation.
Okay,
Are you able to share the slides we sent you?
yes, I have them up. Now I need to figure out how to get.
Get your screen onto,
I can't
you gotta
see.
switch screens, right? Switch,
So you want this to be shared with? Zoom?
Yeah, but I can't find I see the cursor up there, but I don't see it down here to get, so that I can get back to Zoom. There you go, to share screen.
It seems like we've got two desktops.
That's probably dual screen.
Yeah. I don't know where your second screen is though.
I don't know either. Well, this is a little tiny square somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
Would it be easier?
Screen.
Would it be easier for us to share our screen?
Yes,
that would be
I think
easier.
that would be easier.
All right, let's try that.
Escape.
I'll let you take control of it. So.
Figure out where.
Yeah, it's a mystery. Even our technical experts are. There we go. We can just
there we
close
go.
that.
No, it's not there. Oh,
Oh, right there.
Is that weird?
And you gotta close some stuff, man. This laptop's crawling.
There it is.
So good afternoon, Chairman Santos and board members. A little bit about the project. In April of 2020, we were approached by the town of Webster. The idea of creating a dog park at Webster Park, operating similarly to the model in Ellison Park. We finally met with them in October of that year to go over some of the ideas that they had. And we did ask them to consider some of their town-owned property, and they came back with no real locations, no real good locations at their sites. It was discussed that if we did do something at Webster Park, they were open to participating and having some skin in the game by providing for equipment and labor for construction of the parking lot as part of our proposal. In the summer of 2021, the town announced a survey to gauge people's interest in a dog park in Webster through their quarterly town publication. There were 1,032 respondents, with 91% of them being in favor of a dog park. 80% of those would support a reasonable annual user fee. And the top 5 features that they would like to see in a park are a waste station, a large grass area, a shaded area, benches, and a small dog area. And we can certainly provide these amenities and more. During the time frame of our discussions with the town, Assemblywoman Lunsford reached out to our department interested in investing in the park and wanted to participate financially in this particular endeavor. Her office is committing $250,000 to help us get this project across the goal line. The town is taking the lead in reaching out to neighbors and listening to concerns they may have. Additional funds not spent on this project will be used for playground upgrades in the park's campground. Coincidentally, during this time, legislator Mark Johns has approached us a few times with the idea to build a dog park here. We have not talked to him about this proposal. So this is just a view as you drive down the road of the buffer that is between the road and what would be the dog park on the other side, about 100 feet beyond this buffer here. So this here is would be the site. It would be just to the left as you drive down the park road heading to the campground. You can see that there is space for additional buffer if we needed to. The buffer that's currently there are evergreens and provide some of a visual screen even during the winter time. What's currently being proposed is generally a 1.5 acre designed to be a dog park that would consist of approximately a 20-car parking lot, a 1 acre large dog area, and a 1/3 acre small dog area. They would include agility features in each of the areas, have a 6-foot vinyl coated black chain link fence, and a dog water fountain in each of the spots, and also a dog wash area outside. The yards will be grass, unlike our dog parks that we have in Greece and Ellison. The town is prepared to assist with construction of the parking lot next year. And then within the county limits, there are 5 feature parks operating together through our system. They include Dog Park in Brighton, Ellison Park, in Greece Canal Park, in Pittsford, adjacent to Habecker Field, and also Lookup Park in Henrietta, and also in the town of Sweden, just north of Mitopsky Field. We're currently in preliminary design and don't anticipate the project will go over $250,000. And you can see the proposed Webster Dog Park up in the top right of the county there. So they're all fairly well spread out across the county. And so we think this is a good spot for one as well. So I'll also, I don't know if Bob Kiley wants to add anything additional, but can open it up for some questions.
Great, thank you. I did have one item when I read the motion, and I omitted the words in the amount of $250,000 in the end of that. So are you okay with that? I'll be okay with that. Second, okay, great, thanks. I apologize. Thanks for that. So any questions from board members?
So it sounds like the state grant is gonna cover the whole cost of the park.
Sounds like it, right? Correct?
Yeah, that's what we anticipate. It would be, we would spend the money first. It would be a reimbursement grant.
Yeah. And then you're gonna make other improvements in the future, it sounds like.
Correct. Yep. Ideally, we would like to use money in the campground playground.
Questions?
No, I use the city dog park all the time, so I'm an enthusiastic dog park supporter, so.
Thank you.
So,
Can this dog park be used by anyone? They have to be in the park and they're not a Webster resident?
So typically to use the park, you would pay a $24 membership, if you will, an annual fee of $24. And that would allow you to use any of the 5 current existing parks or the Webster Dog Park.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so we do generate some income there, and we use that to support some of the improvements that we make in the parks.
great question. Thanks, Ron.
Yeah, I take my dogs up to the Lookup Park in Henrietta.
Yeah, that's a nice park, and we're looking to, I don't think the park that we have at Greece Canal and at Ellison Park have a stone dust surface. We do want to convert those over to grass. They seem to be much more liked by the membership that we have.
Perfect.
Great. Any other questions from board members? Any other questions online? Hearing none. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you. Thanks for
Thank you.
the.
You're
Thank
welcome.
The next, is there any other business? Hearing none, the next scheduled meeting is December 15th, 2022 at 3:30. And I need a motion for adjournment, please. Thank you, Bob. Second.
Second.
Thank you, Andrew. Sorry. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much.
Sorry.